Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Out of play for a throw. An instinctive delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
That's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? No, it's come to nothing. And here's Van Nistelrooy. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Davids is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Milan looking to pass their way through. Now it's Hullet, and he's found a way past. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Bale, spread it left. Now it's Cruyff. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. Back into the middle. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Lofted upfield. Now it's Bale. It's a searching pass. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cantona. Very nicely done. Irwin does well to stand firm and defend it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. Played out wide. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Played over towards the opposite flank. Cantona. And here's Bale. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he's running through. Hullet had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Cantona looking understandably energised after his goal. Has a look and plays it forward. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Milan with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Milan are looking to go forward now.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Played out to the right. He's found a way through. Lahm plays it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Irwin. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi takes the shot. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cannavaro. Milan finding their passes. Lahm, he's picked his way through. That's gone for a throw-in. Hullet. Now that's well seen too. And it's Cruyff. And this is Bale. Lahm has it in a wide position. Rijkaard is there and he can get that clear. Milan have their second corner now. And it's been taken short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And this is Messi. Khan with the clearance. Cantona. Mateus has it out wide and in space. Big header! No mistake! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good ball, good take. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. He is through here. Taken off it pretty forcefully.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Cruyff.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played out towards the right wing. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And this is Bale. Irwin gets it clear. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Those of you making their way
Cantona
home,
taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. And Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now that looks a decent ball. Best! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Italy are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gullit. He's found a way through. Gullit! Just cruising. They are cruising. Again in a trice, and they are soaring. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Italy find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He might be in here. He's come in hard. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the shot! Milan with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a little loose. And it's Lam. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit. Some good persistent defending here. Thuram. And it's Yaya Toure. Best. Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff. Now it's Cantona. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Best looking understandably energised after his goal. Cruyff. Pele. Cruyff, who's set up one goal so far. Picked out brilliantly. And Hullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. And another try! Oh, brilliant save.
Messi really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a mighty effort! Crossbar comes to the rescue. He's scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Zico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, John, surely! They've done it! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's straight offside. Thuram, a picture of focus and alertness. Tries to pass it through. He's found some space. And he shoots! It's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Italy are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Maldini did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Lahm, and that has been cut short. Lahm is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pele. Cantona. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Corner number 2 then. Maldini attempts a clearance. He's having a go! Italy have the chance to go the other way. That's gone for a throw-in. Zico! Really well taken goal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Best. Cruyff. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Zico. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's a great... And the shot! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's on his way! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Messi! Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added time.
And it's with the keeper. Maldini. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Added time going. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Please take this opportunity to
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from this. And the shot! Against the crossbar! Well, there's the clearance. Del Piero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, they could be caught out here. Del Piero. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Cantona. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Madrid have reclaimed it. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Messi, out towards the flank. And here's Cantona. Zanetti. Seedorf. Bellingham. Distributed tidily. Messi is herring after that one. O'Shea. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Del Piero. He rises! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. He's got away. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Batistuta. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! And now a sudden chance to counter. Raul. That ball looks a good one. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. He's in a great position here, and the shot! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pelé.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Threads one in. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan have their second corner now. Courtois claims comfortably. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. Roll, running with the ball. Now the delivery. He's got tall. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
With the owner of a blue
And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end to end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Roll! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Cantona is standing over this one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Zico! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Rijkaard. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Raul, and he's there to make the challenge. Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Cruyff, Raul. Oh, he had to make that, and he did. He's gone for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Back they go.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Cruyff, and he was quick to react. Rijkaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be.
It's Bale!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lahm made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Lahm plays it in. Can he get it through? Now it's Raul. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Pelé. Now, can they get him away? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that has been clubbed away. Great vision.
Now it's Batistuta. And this is Raul. Goes for a shot! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pele. And here's Cantona.
And it's Zico. He's through, now is he in?
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Knocks it out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's been slipped through. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Rijkaard.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
No foul, says the referee.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
O'Shea plays a sharp little ball here.
Pretty robust defending.
So that's it. It is all over. Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jib? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a oozler of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
And there's green grass ahead of him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, super ball. It's Van Basten! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi.
And again, they're pressing effectively. Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Costa Curta. Oh, they can break here. And here's Batistuta. And here's Messi. Lam. And this is Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Van Basten.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Lam. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Shot a goal! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution for Milan. Number 17, Batistuta.
And the action is back on the way.
Number 11.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance.
And the finish! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Things starting to look...
Shot, surely! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Chance for a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now he's got space here. Saliba calmly anticipates. Milan looking to pass their way through. He has a look up. Cantona! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out towards the flank. And he's whipped it across. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Cleared without complication.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that. Messi! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, well played. That's an imaginative pass.
Rijkaard.
Now it's Pele. Great vision. Lam has it in a wide position. And that has been cleared. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Messi. A probing pass. And it's Messi. And here's Messi. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that was his 20th goal for this team. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit. Van Basten! Oh, that was vital.
Rijkaard.
And here's Mbappe. Has a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost. But he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That's a nice big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Olise goes short. Good ball, good take. He can get that clear. Long ball looking to counter.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Early ball out from the back. Looking to play him in. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Thuram. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Guti proves just a little bit too strong. Guti wins the duel this time. He's big. Tries a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And this is... and the shot! Cleared without hesitation. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that has been cut short. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's let fly! Guti. The muscular approach does pay off here. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that is a little undercooked. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now the ball's gone astray. That's very neat. Oh, it's come loose.
Oh, really well played.
This might spell danger. And smartly Davids! He's played it long. Olise is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Olise going face-to-face with his great rival.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Nicely aimed pass. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Zanetti. Now there's a fight. It's Thiago! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Threads one in. Pele. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Milan, number 8.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He is through here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot!
And this is Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Batistuta chasing after it. No, again, there's no way through. O'Shea. And there goes the final whistle.
Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
Messi claiming the Man of the Match award. And
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
And that's a big chance! Hernus is flagged offside. No, it's come to nothing.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Can he finish? Goal! Milan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking for a runner. Nesta gets across to intercept that.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Milan looking to pass their way through. Ederson gets it away. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Pele.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Spread neatly. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Milan with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's been well dealt with. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Davids is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
There will be
Out towards the flank. Passes short and sharp. It's a promising position. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, well played, well played.
That's a good ball out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. Hernes. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Jorginho. Almost an hour gone.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Hernes is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Zanetti. Beckenbauer. And it's Robertson.
Vinicius Junior.
Robertson.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And it's Kukçu.
In with the challenge.
Now, can they get him away?
Oh, they can break here. Romario. Oh, that's neat.
Hernes.
And this is Cruyff. Now, decent chance! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That's the throw.
Substitution for Milan, number 7, Vinicius Junior. Coming on to replace him is number 30, Hazard.
Nesta.
Now it's Del Piero.
Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? O'Shea receives it in a wide position.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Hazard. And it's Robertson. Shinta. And time is up. Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Please be made aware that
The end of the game. Reflections?
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game, and you go for it.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
iPhone charge.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed.
And a shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Aimed beyond.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this
chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Milan go into the lead. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Threads one in. Now it's Batistuta. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Maldini. And it's Cruyff. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Oh, a delicate chip through. No, it's come to nothing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. opts for safety. Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gerrard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No way through. Rijkaard, not the most accurate pass. And he's been shifted off it. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Maldini. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Chiellini. Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Gerrard.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he's burst through! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He'll fancy himself from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Chiellini. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Dida sends that a long way. Gerrard. Gerrard takes the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Messi. Cruyff. He has found the way through. And the finish! And that would have won it.
Cruyff really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he was quick to react. Thuram. Looking for the run. And this is Messi.
Shoots! That is some save from Khan.
Well, that has not gone well. Great vision. And that is a little undercooked. Thuram. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Pele. And it's Messi. Oh, well played.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Nesta is one of those players who's known for... That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Cruyff, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Milan clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
iPhone charge.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
We have already started here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Italy ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Davids.
Now it's Romario.
And he's intervened well there.
Cruyff.
Best.
Strong running down that left flank. And here's Cruyff. Messi.
Ploughing through the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And here's Vieira.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Messi. Now it's Romario.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Ferdinand
Gets across to intercept that. Italy looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Best.
And this is Cruyff.
No outsmarting him this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Chance! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Dida gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. He's in a great position here. Pass somewhat off target.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Terrific header! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's on it, can he get away? And he was quick to react.
Messi.
Davids.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through.
He's in space and looking for options. And a chance! It's there!
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And there's the end of the first half. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. There's the start of the second half. Cruyff stood his ground strongly. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Davids produces the perfect tackle there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Best, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the shot's on. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with the corner, there first. And now they can clear their lines. Out to the right. Cruyff with the cross. Italy are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
And Cruyff! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Stood up well to him there. Italy needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Cruyff. Davids is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cannavaro. Thuram, the man that is tenacity personified. Rijkaard. And it's Thuram. It's a good run down the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance for a shot!
He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Best. And he's worked it through. Messi has it out wide and in space. That'll be a throw. Finds himself... Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Now, power or placement. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Messi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Pelé. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Milan really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
The ball's gone astray. Pelé conjures time and space where few can, and it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Ferdinand. We are into overtime. Cruyff. Oh, well measured. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy.
iPhone charge.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And already we're underway here. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Cruyff! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham hangs in a cross.
Oh, what a climb! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pelé.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quarter of an hour played.
Romario! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Cancelo. Threads one in. Nesta does really well to win the ball there. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that has not gone well. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nesta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Hoisted it.
There's the header! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Has a look and plays it forward. And he's worked it through. Cruyff. Pelé. Half an hour played now.
He's got away.
Backward it goes.
There's the shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish of true class! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Batistuta.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Cruyff. Howson deals with that comfortably. Howson gets it away. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Delivered it. Terrific header. Superb goal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're underway again. Romario chasing after it. João Cancelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack and smartly reclaimed. Plays a sharp little ball here. Batistuta. Messi. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Face to face with the keeper. He's having a shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, can they get... And the shot! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Raul.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he shoots! It's there! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light.
Decent chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Some really good ball movement. Pelé.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Maldini. And it's Neymar. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bullet. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Messi
Shoots! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot.
So this the chance to fire his team in front.
Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. They want to be quick to recover this. Pelé plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
And this is Cruyff.
Tries to play it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Can he get it through? Pelé
Looking to run onto it.
goes for the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Messi. And it's a corner.
And we have our very first corner.
Messi with the short one. Milan
are looking to go forward now.
quality ball. Pelé. And it's Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge. Thuram calmly anticipates. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Great defending, strong and determined.
Now it's Romario.
Tries to pass it through.
Davids! Oh, split-second reaction.
Davids is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short.
And it's Maldini.
Nice control.
Rijkaard. is always...
It's Pele!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini. Pele. Neymar. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's a throw-in. 5 minutes till the break. Rijkaard. Messi. Good chance here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. And that has left him in a heap. Messi. He's had it taken off him. Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, look, it may be 0-0, but it's had its moments. I think the most notable, of course, being the missed penalty. It could prove to be pretty costly, and we'll have to wait and see on that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Davids. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good-looking ball. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Pele. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it.
Goes for a shot! There's the shot!
No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Thuram clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Batistuta. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Thinks about the shot. Referee has just said play on. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Pele. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Zico. Neymar. Rummenigge is onto this. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Neymar. Foot in. It's a good spell of possession, this. Zico! Denied by an instinctive save.
Zico really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Punched away. That's a throw. Into the last quarter of an hour. Played back in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that has not gone well. Rummenigge running with the ball. Rummenigge! And he nearly went all the way.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
And it's Neymar. He's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Davids. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Messi. Zico. He's gone for goal! And what a finish that might have been. So after that very late drama, we are still level here.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Bale. Pelé, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great position.
He's having a shot! Yes, he's done it! Save the best for last! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So we have the first goal. Thuram. Bale. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero finds himself offside. Maldini. And it's Yaya Toure. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a little off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, nice touch. Takes the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Rummenigge threads one in. Oh, well played. He's not got that quite right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. O'Shea gets a foot in and wins the ball. O'Shea, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? No, that's been intercepted. Milan are looking to break at pace. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Bale. And here's Batistuta. Neymar. Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Del Piero. Applies the finish! And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope.
It's Zico!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pele. And Neymar. Pele. Nesta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort at...